Alrighty then, hold on to your gadgets. After today's tech update, we've got a call from my weekend show, The Kim Commando Show, that's just too good to skip. Apple was counting on the new artificial intelligence features to make the sales of the new iPhone 16 take off, but no one's stampeding stores. Here's why. I'm Kim Commando for NetSuite. Download the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning for free at netsuite.com/Kim. Apple really needed the iPhone 16 to be a big seller. Years of lackluster iPhone sales made many Apple customers sample Samsung and LG's folding phones. But why didn't the iPhone 16 take off? Well, because money's tight and Apple has not sufficiently made a case proving that they need to upgrade. But this story is not over. Apple has not yet turned on all of its coming AI features. And when it does, and that's months away, sales may take off then. In the meantime, if your smartphone is more than 3 generations old, you should upgrade, but not right now. Wait until the holiday sales begin in earnest. Wait until we can see what and how all these promised AI features will work. But you could win a brand new iPhone 16 right now. Head to winfromkim.com. Hey there, tech lovers and wannabes. Want to stay ahead of the game? You've got to check out my YouTube channel. It's amazing. So many people are loving my new and improved channel. For starters, we've got fresh how-to videos every week, like how to block those super annoying political text messages, let important calls through even in Do Not Disturb mode, and oh boy, watch out for sneaky QR codes that can actually brick your phone. It doesn't stop there. Join me for Kim Commando Today, a fun podcast where we break down the latest tech news and trends. It's like talking tech with a friend, minus all the boring stuff. You'll get the latest tips and tricks to keep you in the know and have a little fun while doing it. Plus, who doesn't love being the tech-savvy one in the crowd? So head to youtube.com/Kim Commando, hit subscribe, and make sure you never miss a new video or podcast. That's youtube.com/Kim Commando. And when you're there, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That's youtube.com/Kim Commando, with a K, of course. And I'll see you on the video. Now, check out this amazing call from the show. It's a real gem. Brad in Orlando, Florida. Hi there, Brad.
Hello, I'm sure happy to be on your show. Thank you for calling and talking to me.
Oh, anytime. What's going on?
Well, we've got a 13-year-old granddaughter that we are legal guardians for, and we're wanting to get her a phone, but we want to have as much control over that phone as possible. She gets plenty of access to things on her iPad and her laptop that we aren't too crazy about, and we're kind of cutting back on that. Mm-hmm. But we looked at a Bark phone because that allows us to say this is who you can talk to and this is who you can't, and that sort of thing. But we're looking for the best recommendations that you might have for something like that.
What kind of phone do you have, and what your wife?
We both have iPhones.
Okay. You got different options. Bark is a pretty darn good phone. Mm-hmm. And it comes loaded with the app. You're going to pay a monthly fee, of course, for the service.
Sure.
What I like about it is that when you give it to your granddaughter, she's not going to be like, ew, what is this? You know, she's still going to do that anyway because it's not an iPhone. Let's just face facts. Okay.
Sure.
But it's not going to look like a gross phone that she's going to get made fun of. Okay.
Right.
This way you can monitor the text, the email, social media. They were a sponsor in our newsletter a couple of months back, and I don't know if they're coming back or not, but you know, I had the opportunity to really take a good look at it. And I also gave a Bark phone to a friend of mine who is very Catholic, him and his wife, very religious, very strict parents of 6 kids between the ages of 1 and 14. Okay. And so I gave him the Bark phone. I said, you know, and by the way, none of the kids have their own phones. None of the kids have their own tablets or laptops.
Right.
Okay. They have a family computer that they use. Okay.
Well, that's kind of our situation too. And currently my wife and my granddaughter share a phone. So my wife can see some of the things that are going on her phone.
But she's 13. She's going to want her own phone.
Right.
But you do get the monitor. You can get alerts for any content. It will filter the website. It's designed with parents in control, parental control. Now it's going to be more expensive than the monthly plan than say an iPhone. Now with an iPhone, it does have built-in parental controls. You can set app limits You can control who she can talk to. What is nice is that you're going to have Find My, so that
Right.
you and your wife and everybody can see her exact location. And it just makes it easier to communicate. I'm not saying it's not going to be it's not going to be impossible with the Bark phone, but it really depends upon the child. And you said something like she's already doing stuff that we don't want, so I'm probably not going to give her an iPhone. Because
Right.
we're going to clamp it down. And then when she gets old enough and responsible enough, that's when we can talk about an iPhone. So, you also have Google Family Link if you're on Android. Kind of works just like iPhone screen controls. There are other phones, like a pinwheel phone, and there's something called the Light phone. The Light phone is the phone that, remember the gentleman I was telling you about? Okay. That's the phone. That's the phone he's going to get his daughter. But she's not going to get it until she's 18. Okay.
Ah, okay.
That's what I'm saying. So, but with the Light phone is that there's no internet access at all. None.
Okay. Well, my granddaughter does she likes to listen to her music on Spotify, and she likes to take pictures and be able to share them with friends. Can she do that on a Bark phone?
Yes, she can do that.
Phone?
Yes, she can do that. So, I would say, I'd say probably get her, I would get her the Bark phone. I would. I get her the Bark phone. Again, they're not a sponsor. They used to be. I don't get any kickbacks or residuals or anything like that. I think it's a darn good phone for the purpose that you're looking at, 100%. Maybe there's, might want to try promo code Kim. Sometimes they leave those up. You might be able to save some money along the way. But take a look at it. And then as she gets older, she gets more responsible. And don't take a look at an iPhone. But don't forget, over at the website at komando.com/contract. That's komando.com/contract. That's our tech contract for kids. Kind of goes through the rules of the road, not just with, laptops and Chromebooks and tablets and Xboxes and PlayStations and Switches, but it also goes through the phone. So again, that's free. I would have her sign that. Komando.com/contract. Komando.com/contract. Brad, thanks for your call today. Hey, thanks for hitting play today. You're awesome. If you have questions, shoot them my way. Head over to komando.com and look for that email Kim link. I read every single note like it's a hot off the press tech news alert. Hey, get ahead of the tech game too. Just sign up for my free daily newsletter. It's just a click away over at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.